just finished sending the package from last week's giveaway winner, and now I'm going to show you guys everything that I do in one entire day of cutting. Welcome to episode 4 of the Fat Loss series. Today I break down everything that I do during a day of cutting. It is super inspiring to see how many of you are joining in on this journey. My aim is to make this as informative and helpful as possible. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when the next video comes out. I am on day 23 and feeling better than ever. I started off with a very slight caloric deficit of 2,800 calories for the first 2 weeks. This number was closer to my maintenance calories than to a caloric deficit. I enjoy a very slow start, as going from one extreme to the other is the reason most people fail when trying to lose weight. Not only that, but being on a smaller caloric deficit will allow you to perform better in the gym, avoid hormonal imbalances, and retain more muscle mass while losing the excess fat. I learned this the hard way back in the day when eating 1,800 calories and burning another 1,000 calories on the treadmill. I am following a whole foods plant-based diet, which has always been optimal for my progress. However, like most of you, I love my junk food and will allow some flexibility here and there when needed. I am, however, against doing a if it fits your macros flexible diet as your standard everyday protocol, but if you do it sparingly, it can be a game changer. In the past few days, as the amount of cardio has gone down, I have also dropped my daily caloric intake to 2,600 calories, still with a macro split of 60-20-20 carb, protein, fat. The first thing I did this morning was to do a physique update for you guys. In 23 days, I have only dropped 2 pounds. This may seem very low, and it also may have to do with the fact that I started taking creatine again. I still have a long way to go, but it's great to see how much can change even when eating a relatively high amount of calories from the right foods. After doing some dishes, it's time for my breakfast. I had prepared some oatmeal beforehand, consisting of bananas, oats, protein powder, berries, and flax seeds. Sometimes I eat the oatmeal raw, sometimes I do overnight oats, but today I decided to cook it as it was kind of chilly outside. I used soy milk and water to cook it and decided to pour an extra 300 grams of berries. This is one of my all-time favorite breakfasts. It's filling and keeps me super energized in the mornings. While eating, I had some Skype conferences with the team and later joined Catherine to work on some online coaching for a few hours. Training. So the best part about my cutting phase so far has been the training. I feel more energized than ever and I'm enjoying the workouts a lot. So a few days ago, along with dropping my calories slightly, I also changed up my workout regimen. This session was an arm workout. I will make a video on my exact training split and how I structure it soon. I have now started incorporating supersets into every session. I have not done this in a while, so it felt fantastic. Seriously, the level of intensity is something that just motivates me a shit ton. This means that I can fit in higher amounts of volume in a shorter period of time as I superset one exercise of one muscle with another exercise for another muscle. In this case, biceps with triceps. Another reason why I started doing this is to burn more calories, as my rest time is roughly cut in half. Studies also show that the EMG activity is not affected by training in this fashion, which means you are not sacrificing the quality of the sets and the effect on the muscle worked. Another benefit, of course, is increased cardiovascular health, as your heart rate is much more elevated doing this style of training. I am still incorporating heavy lifts as well as lighter ones with high repetitions to retain as much strength as I can. This also makes training more versatile and fun. My workouts are still around 1 hour long, but due to the supersets, even when I'm working out arms, I'm sweating through the entire thing, which just makes me feel like a beast. Right after my training, I start preparing my post-workout meal, and while I prepare it, I have a quick protein smoothie made with 1 banana, strawberries, and with Vivo Perform protein, which, by the way, you guys have been enjoying a lot. So I'm really happy to see this health conscious product do so well. It reflects your priorities. Once again, if you want to try it out, the link is in the description box. My meal will then consist of 200 grams of tofu, 200 grams of asparagus, 400 grams of broccoli, 60 grams of regular noodles, some soy sauce, and sriracha. Not only is this very tasty and has excellent macros, it is also very filling. I have said this many times, but the biggest hack to fat loss is supersizing your vegetable servings as much as possible. Try it out, you will be amazed. Okay, so quickly, it's time for this week's giveaway winner. The winner is Ali. One of these tubs will be sent to you very shortly. For you guys who don't know, I'm giving everything away. What you need to do to have a chance of winning is click the notification bell, be subscribed, leave a like, and leave a comment. Anyways, congratulations. we were invited to eat dinner with my parents. This is my dad, aka Papa Steroid. This is my mom. This is Andre, my little brother, and you guys already know Catherine, and my youngest brother, Nero. In my case, I know that my family eats super clean. They never use oil or any processed foods, so this makes it a lot easier for me to estimate how much I'm intaking. On the other hand, if you're going to restaurants and eating a lot of oily foods or fast food, it gets a lot more trickier and you have to be a lot more careful. So I recommend leaving that for a big refeed day or a cheat meal. Since I have a lot of experience counting macros, I just estimated that I ate around 300 grams of cooked white rice, 300 grams of burgers, which was just made of different beans and legumes. So I estimated this meal to be around 600 to 800 calories. So just remember, you can eat out once in a while, but just keep it under control. After 2 weeks of being on a slight caloric deficit, there is something that has become more and more clear to me that I think you guys should think about. Everyone struggles with temptations, everyone is addicted to junk food, everyone likes to eat the sugary and oily stuff that you can find on the supermarkets. It's not that me or anyone else that is in great shape doesn't have those cravings or don't want to eat that stuff. I've been almost 8 months eating a lot of shit, a lot of junk food, a lot of stuff that is horrible for your body. And the first few days, of course, it's gonna be difficult, of course it's gonna be hard. The important thing is just to realize that it will become easier. After 5 days of dedication, 5 days of restricting yourself, 5 days of just pretending that you do not have a choice, it just becomes easier and easier. And the reason is that you just feel like you're in control. When you stick to something that you've decided to stick to, you just feel like you're doing the right thing. You feel like you can conquer anything. I can easily shed all my fat without any problem now because I've gone through those 2 hard weeks. So do not wait for a time where you feel like you're ready to commit yourself to a plan. That time will not come. So the most important note of this episode is force yourself in the beginning. Force yourself in the beginning and things will become so much easier and you will feel so much better just after 2 weeks of staying consistent. And if you have the willpower and even after watching all these videos you do not know how to set up a good program for yourself, you can always visit the website jonvenus.com and we can help you out. Don't forget to leave a comment, click the notification bell to be notified when my next upload comes up. Thank you so much for your support. It's been amazing. See you next time. Peace out.